$25. We're doing it for you at $169. So that means we have taken, let's see, $55 off the HSN price, and we're doing it on FlexPay for $33 and change. But the thing that amazes me about this is the largest necklace in Tanzanite that Jay has ever done.
Biggest beads I've ever done.
The first one that we did was $299, sold out like that. We had one at $199, sold out like that. This is the largest, but yet it is the most inexpensive, and look at that color. When you think of rare and exotic and collectible gemstones, this is a gemstone that was only discovered in 1967, so it's only been in existence since 1967. Introduced in the United States in 1969 by Tiffany and Company. They had the trade agreement. They actually named it for the only place in the world, the very gem-rich East African country from which it came, Tanzania. They named it Tanzanite. And at that time, you had to buy it at Tiffany Company. Well, all of that changed, but I'll tell you what, today, Tanzanite, every single day, they're going deeper and deeper into the earth. They're yielding fewer and fewer pieces that have any blue to them. They're getting what they call the platinum Tanzanite, the silver Tanzanite. It basically means Tanzanite with no color. If you want Tanzanite, you want color to it. And Jay, I didn't even know. I mean, how in the world did you, because it's not a gemstone that you normally bring us. How did you bring Tanzanite?
Okay, you know, like, it's really funny because it's all interconnected. We started getting into sapphires. You know, I always knew where Tanzanite, you know, I've been to Tanzania and I've traveled it a lot. I really never had got a lot of the gem material out of that because that's normally what they have as gem material. I've done a lot of travel in Africa, and especially the southern portion of Africa. You meet one miner, and then they know another miner who knows another miner who knows other miners, and that's basically how we developed this connection. The reason I never purchased Tanzanite before was the fact that even though I knew where to go get the rough, it was always so cost prohibitive,
Sure.
Especially this color. And Connie probably, you know, she knows so much about Tanzanite. She actually doesn't need me to talk about this.
No.
She's actually the person that she's very knowledgeable in this. I will tell you this, okay? The first time I got introduced to Tanzanite is, I was in Cape Town, and we were going through the jewelry stores down there, and we're just kind of looking around, see what they had available, and I saw Tanzanite. That's where they market it. They don't market it in Tanzania. And a necklace this size, okay, maybe it would have a gold finding in the back. It wouldn't have a gold extender chain.
Right.
Just a finding, okay? And I will tell you right now, take the original HSN price and put a 0 there, and you might be close. Maybe close. Even today, right now, if you know, sometimes you get spoiled on the values we have. This is very rare, especially, here's the deal, it's not treated, it's not color enhanced. So much of it now, what they're doing is they're taking what they call the platinum Tanzanite or the silver Tanzanite, and they're doing heat treats, and they're doing different enhancement processes to turn it more, it's not this color, but it's more of a purple color, kind of a lilac. But this is the real deal. It's not treated. It's the largest Tanzanite necklace as far as graduated bead necklace that I've ever done. I didn't facet it. I left it smooth because I just wanted a different look in it. But it's